Hey everyone, I have a question. Where in the Bible does it say to worship Jesus instead of God?
There are times when we as a Christian try to share the gospel with the Muslims, and it's not uncommon that there will be Muslims who would raise objections regarding Jesus' divine nature, or they would say, show us where did Jesus say, I am God or worship me, and because they have been trained by their scholars to ask these questions of Christian and demand us to show in exact word Jesus said, I am God or worship me. So welcome guys to my channel. If you are new here, please do subscribe and share with your fellow being. And don't forget to leave your feedback in the comment section. So let's try to find out, did Jesus ever receive worship? Worship means respect paid to a divine being. If Jesus was offered and accepted the worship, then by doing so, he confirmed his divinity. This is important because there are those who deny the deity of Christ by downplaying Jesus instead to a lesser position than a God. Therefore, this is fact that Jesus did accepted the worship as the second person of the Trinity, and he was and still is worshipped. There are examples why we Christians believe that Jesus was and still worshipped. Therefore, from the beginning of Jesus' life, we see Jesus being worshipped. Matthew chapter 2, verse 11, the record of Jesus being worshipped is as soon as the Magi, the wise men, laid eyes on infant Christ, they bowed down and worshipped him. As the Bible records, the first response Jesus received when he made his entry into Jerusalem. So they took branches of palm tree and went out to meet him, crying out, Hosanna, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Blessed is the King of Israel. Matthew chapter 2 verse 19 and John chapter 12 verse 13. Therefore, the word Hosanna is a plea for salvation and an expression of adoration. This word used by the crowd is a certainly form of a worship. Then there is a case of Thomas, who did not believe that Jesus had been risen from death, despite the other disciples testifying to that fact. It has been weeks since the resurrection, and Thomas still doubted. Knowing Thomas doubted, Jesus appeared to him, showed him the nail mark in his hands and feet, and the wound in his side. Now, how did Thomas respond? Thomas said to him, My Lord, my God. John chapter 20, verse 28. And in none of these events do we see Jesus telling those worshipping him to stop, as did men and even angels who were wrongly being worshipped by the others. Acts chapter 10, verse 25 to 26, Revelation chapter 19, verse 9 to 10. And I hope you guys like this video. Please do subscribe and share with your fellow being, and don't forget to leave your feedback in the comment section, and many more episodes are coming up.